really excited to leave Melbourne on this sunny day to head up to Canberra to join the GS Vic High Country Tour, my first GS tour ever. The route I've chosen would have some dirt in it already. I'm heading first through Emerald and into the Reefton Spur before I get onto the Woods Point Road, which was a dirt bit for the first day. I would then head over to Tolmie and Whitfield and across to Bright and over Mount Hotham to Omeo, where I would stay for the first night. This was to ease me into the dirt. On the second day I had a little bit more dirt planned, but more to that later. I'm following the Yarra River here on the way to Warburton. It's a beautiful road, but it's unfortunately restricted in speed quite a bit. At the turn-off to the Reefton Spur, I took my first break. The Reefton Spur is quite spectacular and has got some really nice views on it. And then I was onto the dirt bit for the day. As you can see, there was still some little puddles around, and you had to be careful not to hit the potholes too hard. There's a bit of bitumen in the middle part of this road, which was probably laid down for the log trucks. But soon enough we were back on the dirt. And once again, there are plenty of opportunities to enjoy the views on this part of the road. It looked like they just had the graders go through here, and sure enough I saw someone who was fixing up the road a little bit. Consequently, the surface could be a little bit slippery and loose in places. My next stop was in Woods Point, an old gold miners' town, which has a nice pub. I didn't stay there. I went on to go to Jamison to have my lunch there. Woods Point is located next to the Goulburn River, which, as you can see here, is just a bit of a creek and is flowing towards me here. It will then, from Woods Point, go around the mountain on the other side and come back out at Jamison, where it would have increased in size due to various other creeks and rivers having joined it. Sometimes encounter nice four-wheel drive drivers, like in this case they actually waited for me to come past. Well done, guys. I now arrived at the A1 mine settlement, and the little creek next to me is called Raspberry Creek, which later on flows into the Gaffney Creek, which then flows into the Goulburn River. There's a few campsites along the Goulburn River here, which are quite spacious and look quite lovely to stay at. A bit further on we're coming past the Kevington Hotel, which was my alternative lunch stop, but because I've been to the cafe in Jamison before and really like their food, I headed on to Jamison and had my lunch there. And as you can see here, the Goulburn River now really deserves the title river. Jamison also offers fuel, which is great for those people who do a round trip either via Lacola and up to Jamison and back by Woods Point, or vice versa. This point on the Mansfield-Whitfield Road offers great view of the valley below. The power lines stretch for quite a while here. And after a quick fuel stop in Bright, I'm heading up to Mount Hotham, which is a fantastic road to ride any day of the week. This corner is probably my favourite viewpoint, seeing the road winding up towards Mount Hotham here. And yes, there was still snow up here as well. A couple of years back, when we headed over to Jindy, we encountered a snowstorm up here on this road in November. So you just have to be prepared for everything in Victoria. We're certainly having a bit of fun here. Mount Hotham Airport is just a small field airport and only allows for small planes to land. And this was it for today. I'm looking forward to tomorrow already.